A few years ago, and there's Jos down on trackside. Jos, what is he looking for here tonight? The world record is 4:54.
Yes, he wants to go for 29 seconds, 0.0 each lap, and that will bring him to 4:50 time. So under the world record schedule, and we just have to see during the race if he's going to be faster or slower. Then he can lose a little bit after the rabbits go out. So we're looking for 29.0 for each lap.
All right, thanks, Jos. We'll come back to you during the race. There he is, Haile Gebrselassie, world record attempt over 2,000.
And really, Gebrselassie is the man that will take this all the way, all bar the two pacemakers that are in there for him. 35, Vincent Malaquin and Ruben Chezang, who will look to take him along. They are the pacemakers, lane 6 and 8 at the start, but basically they are the two men who have the job to keep him on track. The target, 4:55.07. These are the lap targets that we will be looking for. The world record pace on the left. That's what Gebrselassie needs to hit on the right. If Eamon Loughran's record set on February the 20th in Los Angeles on 1987 is to go. There's a huge Ethiopian contingent in the crowd. They're here with their multicolored hats and flags. The question, over 10 laps, can Gebrselassie take his 12th world record? Steve, he's looking like he's enjoying it already.
He is a wonderful character, a fantastic athlete, and that smile, you can hardly tell when it turns to a grimace at times. It almost seems the same look on his face. He's so relaxed. Just watch for the way he goes out there. The pacemaker's job really is just to get him into a rhythm here. Gebrselassie doesn't really need to be helped all the way. He doesn't need to have people running in front of him for too far. He just needs to get into the right rhythm. That's what he is, a rhythm runner. He'll just really click off these laps in an almost metronome fashion. With the support he's got here, I think we're going to see him run something special.
Well, he really is a running machine. Clearly a match for anybody in any era, one has to say. Olympic and 3 times world 10-kilometer champion. And off goes Haile Gebrselassie. The pacemakers immediately taking it up, getting him along. And as Steve Graham has said here in the commentary box, the most important thing for the pacemaker is just to get him striding, settled, and into that familiar target time of lap by lap to go for that record. And as expected, 35, Malaquin sets the early pace.
Well, Malaquin, no mean slouch himself, over 800, world class at 800 and 1,000 metres, and this has already degenerated into a one race. Now look at that, there's the splits for you, 27.64. Not unusual to see the first lap very fast. We're aiming for 29-second laps, don't forget, so we'll be keeping a check on that every single lap. But just watch him in third place there. He really does just bounce along, and he'll keep this rhythm going. There'll be no real kick at the end or anything like that. We'll be looking for something approaching 2:23 or so at the 1,000 metres after 5 laps. But honestly, it is just a pleasure to watch this man run. He's run such a fast 1,500 recently. There's the second lap, 56.46, well inside the world record pace, well inside our target pace. He'll have to slow down slightly from this sort of pace.
Now, Steve, you've been in this kind of situation before. Matches made to break world records. The pacemakers clearly doing their job, but our fear here in the commentary position now is, are they going too fast too soon?
Malaquin's going too fast at the moment for sure. As I said to you, Gebrselassie is a rhythm runner, and one of the problems for 5,000 metre runners, if they do go off too hard in an event like this, then they really aren't used to running at this sort of pace for too long. You can see that he's just slowed down there, 29.2, that's better, but now he doesn't want to let it slow too much. It's going to be up to Chezang, who's number 42 in second place, to keep a good rhythm going for Gebrselassie, and then it'll be up to Gebrselassie probably over the last 5 laps or so. If Chezang can get him to halfway, that will be good.
Well, it's Chezang that Gebrselassie seems to be focusing on, 42, but it's still Vincent Malaquin that takes them along into the 800-metre mark, 1:54.66. He's still 3 seconds under the world pace record.
He's still well inside that world record pace, which is not surprising. Let's not forget the world record outdoors, 4:47, held by Morsely. At this pace, he's on for that. Now, he's just beginning to let a little bit of a gap go here. Often when the pacemakers get tired, they put in a bit of an extra effort, and hopefully that's what's happening here. Gebrselassie still trying to keep his pace going. Now, as they come up to the halfway point, 2:23.89. Let's have a quick word with Jos Hermans, who's down there. Let's see what he thinks. That's right on the target they set. Jos Hermans.
He's on the schedule at the moment.
Now, what do you think?
He should make it, but you never know.
2:23, is that good?
Yeah, that's perfect. 2:25 is enough, but let's see. This is good for Haile. He likes to go fast, out fast, because this is a low distance for him. So this is very good if he starts off fast.
Well, Jos looking very excited there, but as we come round, another 29.6 now. Now he's on his own.
4 laps to go for Haile Gebrselassie. He's still on track for the world record. and he's looking smooth. The crowd have now come to their feet. They are cheering and applauding throughout the last 3 laps of his challenge, and so far so good. Stevie's on target to shatter this world record.
He is on target to absolutely bust the world record. I want to see him go under 4:50 and get close to that outdoor time as well. This is scintillating running. This is the best running machine that is around at the moment. Doesn't matter where he's from. The Ethiopians are here in force. Another lap under 30 seconds. Look at this. He really is just slipping outside of that target time there for under 4:50, but I'm sure he'll be able to find something on these last couple of laps here.
This is where we keep our fingers crossed that the pacemakers have not taken him along too fast, too soon, because for the first time on that lap, it was the first target that he missed. Gebrselassie has missed 1 target, but surely a man of this quality, Steve, has the ability to dig in and find speed with 2 to go.
He's just passed what would be a normal mile in around 3:54, and that will give you some indication of how he's going. He's dropped off the time that we were hoping for, is 4:50. Now what can he do over this last 2 laps? He's got round about 300 metres of total running distance to go. He's going to be hurting big time here. He'll be full of lactic acid after those first 3 or 4 fast laps. Gebrselassie really has got to dig deep now. He's coming into the home straight for the penultimate time.
1.67 was the advantage after last lap. There is the target, 4:21, and 4:23.41. He's still just inside the world record pace. 1 lap to go. Haile Gebrselassie searching for his 12th world record. The 24-year-old Ethiopian, who has been in sparkling form so early on in this season, has he got the speed?
This is hard for him. He really is going to have to dig deep just to get the world record now. He's got to keep pumping here. You never can see any difference with Gebrselassie. This is hurting. That's a grimace now. That's no smile. Will it be the world record? Yes, it is! 4:52. He had something left at the end, and the Ethiopians go wild.
The Ethiopians try to get onto the track. We have a new world record at the Birmingham Indoor Arena. Haile Gebrselassie has made it. Haile Gebrselassie, I should say, has made it world record number 12. Finally, Ireland's Eamon Coughlan's record since 1987 has been deposed, and one of the greatest runners, some will say, of all time, has taken it away. Haile Gebrselassie takes world record number 12 here in Birmingham. They were getting a little worried at 2 laps to go, but then he seemed to have that second sense, Steve, that he needed to pick it up, found the speed in that last lap, and there we have it, a new 2,000-metre world record.
And I can still hold my head up high. He didn't run quite as fast as I managed to do outdoors, so that's one in the neck for him anyway. But I think he can run faster than that, I'm sure he can. I think those first few laps were a little bit too fast, and he paid for it really in the sort of second third of the race. But look at him now. He's enjoying the plaudits from the Ethiopians. They follow him everywhere around the world. Sometimes they're a little bit more enthusiastic than he would like. He's been here for 4 or 5 days in Birmingham. There's Jos Hermans. Another record in the bag for Jos and for Haile. What a summer he's going to have against Daniel Coleman. The 2 of them already been trading world records over 3,000 indoors. But this is another feather in the cap for Gebrselassie.
Fantastic scenes from the National Indoor Arena at Birmingham. The world record has gone. A scintillating performance from Haile Gebrselassie. But it is by no means over yet. Catch you.
Just 50% of the race it was did by people, by audience. And you see how many Ethiopians around, almost half of spectators from Ethiopia. Really, I'm very happy. If I missed this record, it was when I missed it, it was really terrible for the people. Many of them they came from London. You see,
it's great to have this support wherever you go in the world, isn't it?
Oh yeah, everywhere I have a supporting from my people. It's incredible everywhere, but here is incredible.
So will we see you back here in England, hopefully in the summer?
I will be here because the people now they always think about Haile Gebrselassie. They miss me for many years already.
Well, you can go and have a well-earned rest. Well done, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you again. Well done, congratulations. Now we'll catch up with what's been going on in the pole vault.
After that 60 final ahead of a power